big old chunk of deer meat like this, just to roast. And get ready to chop it up. Then you take your deer roast. I got this, it's about half frozen. I froze the big roast kind of whole, and that way you can get the exact same thickness every single time when you cut. Anywhere between 1/4 and an 1/8 inch thick really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. You don't want it super thin, you don't want it super thick. And then I take it and I throw it over here in this bowl, and it'll thaw out when I'm done. Next, you get your high mountain jerky cure and seasoning. You follow the instructions, you mix it up, lay about full cutting board of meat on there, which equals just about 1 pound like it calls for, and you sprinkle about half of it on. Alright, I'll show you why here in a second. Okay, get it about half on there. It ain't got to be perfect. And then all you're going to do is mix it, kind of work it into the meat with your hands. And see, it's got a little moisture left to it, so it helps it to soak in. You don't want it dripping wet. And then you take your other half and just pour it on. That's all there is to it. And do it one more time. Kind of rub it in, because it's all going to mix up. It's got to sit for 24 hours, and I kind of turn the can over. And what I mean by can is I take plastic Folgers coffee can, which was my grandmother's favorite Tupperware, and then I put it in there, and that's all there is to it. Because when it's in the refrigerator for 24 hours, I take it out and I kind of shake it around a little bit, make sure it all mixes in there well, and that's it. Just repeat and repeat till you got it all done. Alright guys, you set your oven for 210 degrees. Then you get your meat out of your coffee can. Been in there for 24 hours. You can see the color's changed, gotten a little darker. I don't know if you can see that or not, but either way. Okay, you split these on your little trays here. I got one in there already. I'm making another, and get them all on here. Make sure you got a little bit of space in between them. I mean, they dry anyway and then kind of move apart, so if you get them touching, it's not that big a deal. Just not have them overlapped. Okay, set you a piece of foil on your bottom rack just in case there's any dripping, but there's usually not, because this stuff's all soaked in pretty well. And I put in 2 at a time, one above the other. Okay, now here's the key. Don't close your oven. Get yourself a fork or a spoon or something, and you stuff it right there in the oven door, just so your oven is just barely cracked. And you wait 2 to 3 hours, depending on how dry you like it. I'm a little bit more towards 3. We'll check on it at 2.5. See ya. Alright guys, 2 hours later, 2 hours and some change. Check on her here. Kind of pull her out a little bit and see. Kind of take it and see if it kind of rips like that. Then you know that it's done. So we can go ahead and take this out. Wait for it to cool. Give her a shot. Looks perfect. Giant slices. Woo! Wow gains. You just remove them off the screen. They're all perfect. Perfect, perfect. That's how you make your own jerky and stay out of my fridge. Go do it yourself. Out.